Welcome back, my friends, from Saudi Arabia. Now, the first rapper ever on my channel from your country was Clash just a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, we're still waiting for the reply of Slow Moe. But to this point, I never reacted on him anyway. So I didn't do any reaction on Slow Moe. Many people have been asking for him, and especially this song. I think there's another, like a second one, but this diss track right here, ALJATHOOM 7 by Slow Moe. And yes, I translated the lyrics. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's a diss track. He doesn't drop a name. I think it's a diss to Clash as well. But correct me if I'm wrong right here. It's not like super obvious in the translation. And yeah, I want to know as well which other diss track is related on this. So I think it's another one by Clash that I already saved, but maybe I'm wrong. So let me know in the comments which one it is. I will react on that as well, and you're gonna see my reaction right here after the intro.
Ich will gerne Kohle haben, doch bin broke wie Arme, als wär ich tief gestürzt. Ich versohl dir den Arsch, über deinen exzessiven Lebensstil bin ich tief bestürzt. Ich sorge dafür, dass der Fiesling stirbt. Schau, wie der Kiefer knirscht, als gehöre er keinem Bär, sondern Bär im Baum bei einer Böe und die Würmer im Wirt.
If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell, thank you very much. The track is about 5 minutes. We're going to check the lyrics in between. And yeah, as you can see, no subtitles on the video. Let's go. Holy heck, the atmosphere is already like goosebump flavor, you know. It's like really eerie, so to speak, you know. كان للخائن نور نسعى لظل الوفاء إن كان للفتنة أجر نرى في رزق اكتفاء إن كان في الراحة ذل نبقى في عز العناء وإن كان للشهرة لون غاية لون النقاء. Alright, so the intro is pretty atmospheric. Is really about the atmosphere of this first part, and the first 4 lines we have right here, there's pretty much philosophy he's doing. It says, if the traitor has light, I seek the shadow of loyalty. If there's a reward for sedition, I see sufficiency in my sustenance. If comfort means humiliation, I remain proud of hardship, and if fame has a color, my goal is the purity of color. Yeah, very, yeah, it's poetic as well. I feel like these first lines very poetic. As far as I've seen, there is no cursing in this song. So Slow Moe seems to be not about that in his diss tracks. That is pretty interesting.
دخلت مجال الراحة معروف دوب نظيف حلمي انشر الرسالة بس بجو الانجليز حاولت الأملم الشباح ونقسم الرغيف قول لي كيف توحد وجه الكل عصابة وانا بيز الاغلب عايش دور عنيف جو قاتل كولومبي لو تطب عليه يصيح ويفك سبرنت اولمبيا ويستموت كأنه زومبي لانه عارف ايش بيصير لو انحبس يوم في القفص مع خبير فن التحشير ما حد فيهم يتجرأ ينكر لي فضلي على الساحة او ينكر انه الراب كان قبل ما ابني في خط زاحة ما كان طموحي راب القطة في استراحة مين اللي كان طموحي يحط الراب في كل مساحة قول لي مين فينا كان يبدل خير على الإساءة ومين بينزل دس من دون سبب كل جراءة ومهما شافوا من الخير الاقي خبثهم بيزيد لدرجة خلت كل الساحة تحلل نحرهم في العيد.
I have to say I really like the atmosphere. This piano sounds, and there's like a, what is this sound? It's like we're going through a forest at night. I mean, that's what we literally see on screen, but it's like, it has like a, I don't know if it's a distortion sound, like wind, but it's not wind. It's like, yeah, like background noises. This is why it feels like you're in a forest. You know what I mean? So yeah, the atmosphere is really, really good in this. And the lyrics we got right here. Since I entered the rap scene, I've been known as a clean artist. My dream is to spread the message, but with the English an English vibe. So clean artist seems to be me, like he is not cursing. I think that is what I mean. And yeah, English vibe. You told me he's been rapping in English, but he's obviously not in this song. So this is, maybe I just picked the one song where he's not rapping in English. I'm not sure. I tried to gather the youth and divide the loaf, but tell me, how can everyone unify Wannabe's gang? I think Wannabe's gang is like he's mocking West Coast G's, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going too far with this. Most life, a violent role, a deadly atmosphere with the Colombian cartels. If you punish them, they cry out and unlock sprint like Olympians. So this metaphor even makes sense. Like if you say like they unlock sprint, it's like in a video game, but like of course Olympians are like sportsmen, they're sprinting and everything, so they run away from me like Olympians. Makes a lot of sense. Or die like zombies because they know what's happening, if imprisoned for a day in a cage with a master of art tricks. None of them dare deny my favor on the scene or deny that rap was built before me with a line of displacement. After the ambition of any rapper was just a cat resting who was aiming at to put rap in every space. A lot of metaphors and wordplay in this. I think that doesn't make sense. For example, in the translation, cat resting, for example. Then again, it says like who was aiming to put rap in every space. This is pretty literal to understand, so I brought it to the wider audience. I think that's what I want to say. Tell me who among us tried to turn good into harm and who dares to insult without any reason boldly. So it seems that he got insulted by his opponent in beforehand, and yeah, he's saying that his opponent is turning good into harm. So that basically he didn't provoke anything, he was just dissed like that. And no matter how much good they see from me, their spite increases to the point that the entire scene judges their slaughter during Eid. This sounds like these diss tracks were going on during Ramadan, which is like really weird. This is like pretty disrespectful, I think. I don't know if this is how I understand it right here, but I think I mean, many Muslims think it's even not good to listen to music in general during Ramadan. Then you make a diss track with cursing and everything. It's been like, I don't know. It seems like this is not a good idea. All right, let's continue.
إذا كان الحقد إنجاز ولا أنا فم بغاز ما حيحرك ولا شيء أنزل أي بيت سفاح وأمشي على البيت مرتاح ما حيفارق ولا شيء مالك باني جيش وكسور والعدو يدور سور مكسور اللي كثر في الكلام عم الناكس فقع وين يبوها راح عم السعري توكله أرد على مين جوهم عصابة متهيئين إن شافوا ناجح هم يصيروا معادين أرد على مين ما أشوفهم بالفن منافسين وكل واحد فيهم على السين أرد على مين كان وراهم في جمهور منافقين حتى لو شافوا الشيء بعين اليقين أرد على مين حتى اللي كان مسوي نفسه مسكين طلع مخبي في أسفل ظهره سكين.
Alright, that was bridge and hook. That I feel like the part is a little long because bridge 8 bars, hook 8 bars, it's like 16 bars and not so much happening in the terms of musical aspect, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a little long. Maybe, but it's just how I feel. If hatred is achievement, I ignite myself with gas. It won't move anything. I'll drop any killer beef. So this seems as well as a wordplay. So what does hatred has to do with gas in the first place? It seems like a wordplay. And walk on the beat comfortably. No one cares about anything. So it's like easy for me to rap this stuff. I'm the king building armies and castles, and the enemy searches for a broken wall. Really nice metaphor. I feel like we're defending a castle. This is what I do with my rap, and you try to break through the wall. You try to find a hole. Really cool like picturesque. And those who talk too much, I'll knock their figures down. And if they won't rap, I'm a Saudi thug killer. So what actually that means is that he calls his opponent a thug as well. So he's saying like, you're a gangster. The thing is, I don't know if this like meant as an insult in the first place, that like being a thug is not a cool thing in Saudi Arabia, because you told me you basically have 0 crime rate. So it's not cool to be a thug. Whatever. Who do I reply to if they're a gang and prepared? If they see success, they become enemies. Who do I reply to? It's once again saying gang, so I still think it's about the West Coast G's right here. I don't see them as competitors in art. Each one is a burden on others. Why do I reply to? Who do I reply to? If behind them are hypocritical fans, even if they see the truth clearly. So this seems to be the title. Who do I reply to? Or maybe it's just the thing that he repeats right here. Interesting, because maybe we find out later what this is supposed to mean. Who do I reply to? So maybe this is even weird with the translation. Doesn't really make sense.
اخذ على مين قول لي تسمع مين اقدر اعرف مين انت وان كنت متابع واعي ولا تابع للخير انت يهمك تسمع فن وتفهم ايش بيصير ولا بتدور على المشاكل تبغى جو سب وتشهير واذا سمعت رابر جدير هل حتظهر له امتنانك او حتسبه لانه ضد رابر تحبه كانه خانك واذا لقيت الحق قدامك لكن الكذوب مشهوره هل حنشوفك مع الحق ولا في طابور شهاده زور زي الفنطل الدافور يلف يدور عشان يقبل يستخفل الجمهور ويطفي النور عشان يطبل شريف زي فراولة لما عمو سوى تيكي تاكا فجأة توكي قلب الطاولة وعلموا السباكة والمصور انزعلان عشان ما في مجال جامل ايش مسوي رمضان إن كان في الواقع قبل كامل ايش بصامل طالع فيديو رابر فكره محدود زي اللي يقول للكل فجروها وينسى يحشم الوجود يا شيء.
Alright, I was just seeing this. You're going for the lyrics, but what actually do... Wait a second. What do these letters right here mean? BADFEBLBGHK? What is going on? Why? Who? Wait a second. Does this make some sense? Like K might be Clash, BA Bazooka. Who else do we have? Shozan? No, I don't know. I don't really get it. All right, let's go for the lyrics. Right here. Tell me, who do you listen to? Can I recognize who you are? Are you a conscious follower or just following others? Do you care to listen to art and understand what's happening, or are you just looking for trouble, hype, and fame? So authenticity, I think, is what he's talking about right here. You know, are you really honest and humble, or are you just doing this for the hype? And if you hear a serious rapper, will you show gratitude or curse him because he's against the rapper you love if he betrayed you? So he's saying like you just show loyalty to your friend, and you can't admit that I'm a good rapper, you know. And if you find the truth in front of you but the lie is famous, will you see yourself with the true or in a line of false testimonies, like the devil's angel spinning around the kiss, deceiving the audience and turning off the lights to cheer? Interesting. The devil's angel spinning around the kiss seems like very much like a wordplay metaphor, whatever. Something disappointing, like strawberries when uncle makes tiki-taka. You know, I think this translation makes no sense. Tiki-taka is like what they do in football. Uncle, and then we have the strawberries. I felt like we had uncle in another track. I don't know. I really don't know what this is supposed to mean. Suddenly, Toki flips the table and teaches plumbing, and the photographer upset because there's no room for flattery. Why do they do Ramadan if in reality they're like Alam Kamel? What's the point of being sincere? I don't know who Alam Kamel is, but once again, it sounds like they have been breaking the peace of Ramadan, if you say like this. So it's like you want to have your sins forgiven during Ramadan. This is how I actually understand the thing. And yeah, of course, if you're then sinning more than ever during Ramadan, it's like you completely misunderstood the point of what is going on right there. Watching a rapper's video with a limited mind, like someone telling everyone to blow up and forget to be modest. So yeah, calling about his limited mind, and he's not appreciating his skills and his work, maybe. Yeah, this is how it sounds at least.
إذا كان الحقد إنجاز ولا أنا فم بغاز ما حيحرك ولا شيء أنزل أي بيت سفاح وأمشي على البيت مرتاح ما حيفارق ولا شيء مالك باني جيش وكسور والعدو يدور سور مكسور اللي كثر في الكلام عم الناكس فقا ويني بوهرا عم الساري تأكله أرد على مين جوهم عصابة ومتهيئين إن شافوا ناجح هم يصيروا معادين أرد على مين ما أشوفهم بالفن منافسين وكل واحد فيهم على عالسين أرد على مين كان وراهم في جمهور منافقين حتى لو شافوا الشي بعين اليقين أرد على مين حتى اللي كان مسوي نفسه مسكين طلع مخبي في ظهره سكين أرد على مين والعمل نزل موزون من دون هيد السنة اني ماني ملزوم بهجوم سايب كل من حولي ملخوم كله خايف انه ينام فوق ظهره جاثوم ويقوم يلاقي الاول عرف مقامه فاقع من دوامه السابع بلا فخانه حتخول اول مكانه لانه الثاني مصلحه انجي زغرد ملطش المديني قبل ما اعرفه معديني وكان يرجف كل مره.
Bro, wait a second. He seems to be really serious right here. It's like this is the pinnacle of the song. You know, it's like everyone was waiting for this part. I don't know.
كل مرة يجيني مع البطل الثالث اللي جابه ضل قزم يهابه بعد ما سابه جانب الثاني واختابه تابه رجعوا الاثنين كلاب وجابوا معهم التابع الرابع خط الدم القابع يوم في فيديو ضد السابع يوم ينزل فيديو يدافع زي الخامس ما المسيرة تحسه خامش ولا كان يرضع بيرة وضعه يسبب الحيرة يدور الصلع من اي وتيرة وعلى السيرة يجي السادس اميرة وليته صلى الخيرة الواحد سكر محطوط على الشيرة وينافس دوله في الغيرة.
I see something that is happening. He's making like crosses on the different people right here. So is this like a diss to 7 people? And all the stuff he's saying right here in this part, he's dissing these different people and saying like, okay, I'm finished with you, now I'm finished with you, now I'm finished with you. This is how it makes the most sense to me. Wild.
انه لولو معروف شارع وحوله احد يفارع طلع الواش زي تكاشي فعلا فار في القسم صارع والفعل ماضي ومضارع والدليل عند كل متابع لو قلبت حروف موحد راح تشوفه من عم مسابع اللي بيدور في البثوث كانه فان لتحركاتي بدل ما يطرف الصبيان احسن له يرد على تركاتي واللي بيقولوا لولو كات يقولوا لولو اللي ما تصطجينا وسجل عندك 7-0 لوحش الارينا.
Bro, wild part right here. That was like really wild. Felt like really well from the rapping technique as well in this last part. So there was a lot of lyrics. Suddenly they find the work is released in a balanced way without any plotting because I'm not obliged. With an attack leaving everyone around me silent, all afraid to sleep during the appearance of the jinn. So yeah, it kind of talking about anxiety, like they're anxious about him, and they find the first one who knew his place exhausted from his work, the 7th. They played with him and put his first friend in his place. It sounds like they be dissing a friend of Slow Moe right here. Because the second is a schemer shouting loud in the city. Oh, wait a second. This is what I mean. Like the 7th, the second, like he's going through these different people from the gang he's dissing, you know, shouting loud in the city. Before I knew him, my enemies trembled every time they came to me. With the 3rd mule they brought, he remained a dwarf, afraid after they left him. I came with the 2nd and backbit him. Okay, so let me put this right there. I don't understand these disses, like really. I don't know what he means with it, but I still see going one for another. You know, he's going for the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and so on. these different people he be dissing. They brought the 4th follower, the bloodline of the hidden, one day in a video against the 7th, then he releases the defending video. Like the 5th, his career seems silent or he's just drinking beer. Wait, that's haram. That's haram, right? So, okay, I get that this at least. His situation causes confusion, searching for a bold spot in any rhythm. And on the topic comes to the 6th princess, I wish she prayed for goodness. So this is going for, yes, calling someone female once again. A boy addicted to sugar competing with Lulu in jealousy. Now, I was like, what is supposed to be Lulu right here? Is this like a code word for something that he doesn't want to curse, and that's why he's saying Lulu? I was thinking it is like that. Because Lulu in the street wants someone to fight around him, the informer like Tekashi really is a stray in the division. Now, I don't know who Tekashi is, maybe a character in anime. And the past and present actions evident to every follower. If you reverse the letters, you see who is behind the 7th. Once again, a wordplay that doesn't make sense, of course, with English words. So it doesn't make sense to reverse the letters of a translated word if the original word is meant, right? Who's lurking on the broadcast like a fan of my moves? So interesting, you're saying like you're watching the broadcast where I perform, because like you acting like a fan and not like a hater. Instead of the kids talking, it's better for him to reply to my track and those who say Lulu Cutty. So he's asking for a reply track. He wants an answer, you know. Tell him Lulu doesn't dare come to us and note this 7-0 in the arena. A beast. He's calling one of them Lulu, and I don't know why. He's saying this a couple of times right here, and I don't know which meaning this has. But man, all right, it's a long reaction already. I'm expecting some explanations in the comment section. Thank you very much. If you want to support me, please sub to the channel, hit the bell. Right here you can find another reaction from me on Saudi rap. Right, you can find music from myself. If you check it out, thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. Follow me on my socials and my people. I'm out.